It should be starting. Yeah, it's like a delayed, I guess. I don't know what's happening. Oh, okay, we're live now. We are live, gentlemen. We are live. I think so. Is it? Okay, let's see if it's working. Yeah, I think we're live. All right, cool. What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Ow, mother. Ah. Oh my God. I just hit my nail. Ah, that's funny. As soon as I go live. And I'm hot in this house. Hold on one second. I gotta take the sweater off. All right. No, I got this hangnail from my son, and I just freaking clipped it. All right, cool. Here we go. Let's get started. Again, I'm focused. I'm trading my own capital, so I am focused on my trading. I probably won't answer any questions at all at the beginning. But as I see things and have plans and things start to slow down, I'm down to answer questions just like last live trades. Thanks for being here again. If you are here, hit that like button. That's the reason why I'm back. So make sure you hit that like button and leave a comment. I really appreciate that. It helps me with the algo and it just shows me you enjoy the content. So we'll get started. So right now my main watches are right here on the A list. I'm also looking at BTC just to see what it does, see if we get another test of the 100,000 mark, because I am watching a couple other plays like Coin and Mara, so just in case. But my main focus is QUBT, QBTS. You'll see they're pretty much identical to what I traded live on Friday. Was it Friday? No. I didn't trade that live on Friday. It was Thursday, and I posted that trade, and I made a whole video of it. That went live Sunday. So that video went live yesterday. Describing in detail this trade right here, MSTR. If you look at MSTR, this is multi-day runner, 4 or 5 days. And the 5th day we had a crash. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Today's the 5th day. So I'll be watching this. Look at QBTS. 1, 2, 3, 4. Today's the 5th day. So I'll be watching that. Very simple. I don't like to overcomplicate it. I'm very technical based trader. That's fine. That's what I've found has worked over the years. And I like to look at key daily levels, and that's why I'm paying attention to these stocks. You'll see my lines. These are all at key daily levels. To me, if you think they're not, that's up to you. That's your own decision. But for me, these are key daily levels. I'm still in RKLLB. Only small swing size right now. I long it on Friday. This was long during live on the trades. Made my money and selling it. I posted that trade in YouTube or everywhere else as well. and actually put, and you can see the trade live, so you can just go watch it live. But I held a small piece just to see if we can get continuation, and I can continue trading it, and we are getting that continuation. I did not sell any up here because, well, I was not even looking at the stock market. So I just sold a small piece here, and I'm just going to watch it and see if we get another dip. I have no big plan right now on this play. I'm just going to let it set up. The key right now is just being patient and just waiting for the plays to come to me. Especially when you're trading in front of people, it's even harder because, you know, it's nerve-wracking, so you just got to be a little bit more patient. If you, let's see. So this is very bullish. Even though I like this pattern, big picture, it's still bullish, so I'm not going to touch it yet. QUBT, I love this. I would love for this to pop at the open with some massive volume and then a really quick shove, and then I'd be even more interested in this play. There should be shares as well, too short. No, I am not just a short seller. I went long on Friday, so just FYI for those who are like, are you just a short seller? And there's the open. It's funny. I should be joining the live room next time, but I'm in the open mic. People are in the live room. BBWI just hit my radar. Got an alert. It's at a key daily level, as you can see, which I love to see. So I'll be watching that. We got that push with massive volume rejection. Look at this massive volume rejection. That's what I was looking for. Now we're just waiting to see if we get any other signs. Right now, that's the first signal that I'd like to see. Tesla and Gap just hit my radar from alerts, so let me put those back up. We got Tesla. Why did I hit? Oh, because we're getting close to this key weekly breakout level. Super important to me. I don't care about this level. I was teaching somebody something. And Gap. Same thing. We're at a key daily level and we're retesting it today, so that's why I'm interested. I want to see what happens. I would love for this QBTS to pop again and do the same thing that we got on QUBT before cracking this 3 area. PDYN's another one. Again, same pattern. This one's a little different, but same pattern. If you study my playbook, this is the exact same thing. There's modifications to it. This is why trading, there is some nuance. But this is up clearly over 100%. I mean, this is like 300%. This is starting to form some type of a trend right here, as you can see. But it's still too early, though. Yep, I trade through DAS. This is my charting software right here. You can see RKLB. But I focus everything on the chart. I don't ever use DAS to like chart. I just have it for you guys so I can show you something. But I trade strictly on, in terms of finding out the play, determine my plan on Thinkorswim. It's also free, so there you go. Overall, I do like to peek at the market just to see where we're at. We're at all-time highs on SPY. Russell, same thing. So this is really good. I'm glad I'm looking at this because basically, if I am looking at breakout plays and I'm trading large caps, which I do often, like Mara, it could be a potential. Tesla could be a potential. Then if I know the overall market is breaking out, that usually gives me a little bit more gun ho to take the play because a lot of momentum is on my side. That's okay, Sydney. All right. If you have any questions in the open mic room, you can feel free to you guys can talk. I mean, it's totally fine. They're not going to be able to hear you because I have a headset on today. It looks like some of you guys are in the live room in Discord. Y'all should be in the open mic room instead. I'll drag y'all. Just FYI, I moved you guys to the open mic room. I figured y'all might have joined the wrong one. If you want your own privacy, you can move right back. So this is why I don't want just one sign, right? Like a lot of short sellers are like, oh, yeah, we're going to get this little wick. Let me just short and let me just risk the highs. But that's just not smart. I mean, because the overall trend is still bullish. Yes, I am short bias right now because the overall big picture, right? It's a huge pattern of mine. But you still can't ignore the price action. I'm a price action trader. This is clearly an uptrend. And so just shorting this randomly would be very uncomfortable. However, when you nail it, you feel like the king, right? Because you nail the top. But more times than not, you won't. And more times than not, you're going to be stressed and you're going to take a lot of losses. So I want to see multiple signs. And right now, we don't have those. And you'll notice, like, I'm not like pressing buttons like crazy because real trading isn't like that. Because I have plans. Like I develop a plan. If I'm like just pressing buttons on a whim, then you're trading off of emotion and you're just trading off of like, oh, it's happening. Oh, I'm going to miss it. Oh, I got to get in. I got to do it. And what's your plan then? You probably don't have one. You're probably thinking of the plan while you're doing it, which is not a plan. I like to put alerts out so I don't have to like worry about eyeing this stock the entire time. Snow was one we reviewed yesterday live and how it was potential long. I was hoping we get a dip at the open, but we didn't. We just got a straight gap up and push. And I love this. And we came back to the key daily level after a nice run, gap up and push. So a pullback was necessary to this consolidation zone, and now we're just continuing. So PDYN I am interested in. It is halted, so I just have to wait. I want to see what happens when it unhalts. But let's see if I can get some shares. This one is a potential short. Yeah, so right now the way I see this is I just see a play that went straight up. And so we really didn't have much consolidation zone other than here from the breakout level, right? So I expect this to show some type of consolidation and then maybe a push. But at the same time, like ideally, I would love for it to set up near here, near the daily level, so we can have good tight risk reward. And then we got that push, got that held on QBTS. QUBT, see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. So this is, people get, shorting too soon, so I'm just waiting. I'm down to answer some questions now. If you're enjoying this type of content live, let me know. Hit that like button, and I'm down to answer some questions. Anthony, I don't have a video on that right now, my man. I could maybe make one, but man, that's boring to make, to be honest. What's up, KJIJ? What's up, Shinikoa, Halimiz, Doom Lord? Hey, welcome back, Doom. What's up, O Entertainment, Zach? Hey, Chris, how you doing, bro? I want to put this back. I hate wearing this headset. Let me take this off. Sorry. Hold on. I don't care if people can hear y'all. Can you hear me?
Sure can.
All right, dope. The headset just drives me insane. What you looking at, Chris? What you watching, playa?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Oh yeah, I do know.
Spy all day.
I trade on all time frames, Victor. But when it comes to day trading, I do primarily focus on the 2 and 5 minute at the open, of course. But I plan everything off the big picture. Like everything comes off the big picture. The only reason I'm even looking at a stock is because the daily has a setup for me. That's the only reason I'm even looking at it. So look, y'all saw me draw this earlier before, and that's why I didn't want to just short randomly, even though the big picture is one of my favorite setups, overextension, multi-day runner. At the same time, we're still at the breakout level of this. I won't buy a breakout level like this because it's overextended, it's multiple days, but it is consolidating, so I could see why you would. But I'd rather wait for the bigger opportunity. The odds in terms of the risk reward would be greatly favored on the short side at this moment. I just got another alert. So PDYN is still halted, and then we got AI that's pulling back into the key area that I like. QUBT, I'm going to put an alert here in the 7s just in case it starts to melt. And we got PDYN now. So I want to see what this candle does. I mean, if it just wicks right here, then that's not a good play. But if it like fails, closes below, and then I'd like a big push, I'll start shorting. But QUBT is still the primary one, only because, I mean, to me, it's like the easier setup. Hood just hit my radar as well, an alert. Coming back down to the key level, this 38 level. I would really love if you look at this weekly chart on QBT. I have a line up here at 890s. This is a very important line here because it's also on the weekly chart. The only time it had volume. You see this right here, down here, and then look, it has volume here, here, here. But this is the only other time. So I believe there's a good opportunity there if we get a big push up to the nines, and then we show weakness. It could be even better. So that's why I have an alert up there. What a great dip buy. Okay, PDYN. Hey guys in the open mic, you guys can talk, man. Y'all can talk to each other. You can talk to me. It don't matter.
Focusing on my trade.
Okay, as long as I just want you guys to know you don't have to be quiet. I have an order at 560. See if we can get a nice pop. By the way, if you're watching this and you're enjoying this type of content, please hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps out the show. We have a brand new episode of me interviewing a trader who's been trading for 35 years. His name is Marcus. He manages multiple millions of dollars in terms of his portfolio, his own personal portfolio now, because he's grown his account so much. So we dive deep into his story, and that comes out at 12 Eastern. RKLB, I have a stop right here at 23. To me, that's an important level. So I don't really care for that. Again, I have small size on the remaining position that I did have. So this right here, if this part, I'm not sure if I like that. Let's see. No, I'll still take the play. What's so crazy? Works. Works is on my radar too. I'm looking for a push to this 270 level. But it's on my B list. It's not important to me. If you see my B list down here, this is everything else I'm looking at. This is where I'm getting the alerts from. I gotta transfer these. QUBT, I may take a starter on this. Thanks, Mario. My biggest concern on PDYN is it's if it holds this too perfectly, I usually have to respect that. So we'll see what happens. I hope it doesn't. I hope it kind of like breaks it here and then pushes all the way back up. With my style of trading, I'm a very patient trader. I am not in a rush because rushing loses money. And at the end of the day, I know if I wait for the best, then that's how I can make all of my money. So QUBT, okay, so we got that pull to 7. Starter, if I do get a starter, let's see. It would be like 15% of my size, just to give you perspective. If I do get a starter, which I'm not just going to jump in. This is what we talked about. I wanted a push, hopefully a massive rejection, and then a pull all the way back down. At that point, I think that's done. That sucks. I don't want to see this. All right, if you have any questions, feel free to throw them out because I'm just chilling right now waiting for plays to happen. And I am just waiting, so. Chris, anything exciting on the spy? You in that breakout?
Yeah, I just got in, actually. Just riding the storm, riding the wave.
I'm glad my camera that's streaming your behind you is working perfectly. That's how I knew you were getting in.
All this time, all this time, I knew it.
A lot hit my radar today this morning in the scan, but nothing yet.
So about 10, 15 minutes ago, I got into what I thought was SPY on a call. And and even though, no, hang on, it gets better. And it was going down, but obviously a call going up and whatnot. I was making money, not much, like $10. I was trying to figure out what was going on. Was there a delay? And I found out that I was in Amazon, not SPY. So
Oh, dude, that's terrible.
yeah, because I think Rock mentioned Amazon last week, and I was looking at it on Friday.
Blame it on Rock, you know?
I'll take it.
All the losses go to Rock.
That's right. I mean, that's how it feels anyway. That's how my account shows.
Hey, Ben, what's going on, brother?
Not much. What's up with you? Streaming again?
I am.
Nice.
Just waiting for plays, you know me.
I'm doing pretty good this morning. I'm up 1R on WLDS and
Ooh.
NMHI. My WLDS entry is 3.21 average. My NMHI entry is 3.04 average. And then I took a 1.5R loss on QMMM. I'm trying to get in on that, but I'm trying not to chase.
Nice, man. Good job. Hey, Harshit Vajpai. There's no way to predict what will happen next, but there is probability and odds that can give you indication that the odds are in your favor, right? So, you just gotta find patterns that give you that indication. And maybe we can go over one. Like, I suggest you go watch RKLB, the live trade. I live traded all day, all morning. Yesterday, Friday. Go watch that. It comes with a free. No, that one doesn't come with a case study, but go watch it, and you'll be able to see. I literally talk step by step before I got in the trade, and then you see me get in the trade, and you see how it pans out. And it's a long trade, so check it out.
See that crystal ball behind you on that shelf?
You mean Iron Man?
Magic 8 ball. Will this trade work out? Chick, chick, chick.
Yes. QBTS. It's already shortable. It's easy to borrow. Look at the volume too. I love that. See that? So what I'm looking for is capitulation. This volume is already at what 34 million. The biggest volume was yesterday, is 84 or Friday, 84 million. Looks like we're gonna surpass that. Look at the candles on this compared to this day. That's a good sign of capitulation, along with the gap up and spike. So all of this is indicating that this could be a nice play for me. And then if we start to break this 320 area, even better. QUBT, I just need a better sign. We could easily hold this 7, which it looks like we're kind of doing right now. This consolidation level, I can't ignore. You see all this consolidation, held, break under, then we held again, push, held again, push, held again, push. So for me, just a short right here would be not a good idea. All right, I'm gonna put alerts on Tesla, move it to the B list because it's a B. It's not priority anymore. Let's narrow up my focus a little bit. Let's move this 27. What did Harvey do?
I posted a trade. Did really well this morning, so.
Where the hell has he been, man? He went MIA for a while.
He was in here this morning.
Yeah, but he went MIA for a while.
Yeah, that happens. Never know, somebody's got stuff going on or whatever.
Yeah. So this PDYN, I did have an order up here at 560 as I mentioned earlier, but I don't like it currently. I want to see this. It's kind of bothering me. Let's see. I can't ignore this. I'll put an alert up here and just see what happens when we get up there. If we start to get price action I like we get a push to 6 with a massive, with like a good rejection at this level, maybe. But this right here really indicates I gotta take profits out here at 460. So if I can hit 560, you know, it's $1 of downside. But then I gotta at least risk maybe 6. So what is that? The risk reward just, I don't like it. Best case 2 to 1, best case, and you know I'm not perfect.
Whoa, whoa, hey, let's not break the mold a second. I gotta talk here, Alex. This is Alex is perfect. Ah! You got it. I gotta take my wife to work, so I'll be here in a bit.
Let's put another alert.
Yeah.
Looks almost hit 270.
I'm gonna take a starter on Hood. Am I? Let's see. Yep, I'll take a starter. I have an order sitting out there. You'll hear it execute in just a second. You should hear it.
It's going to RTTI, and it's breaking out into one side, pull back, probably I like the pullback.
I don't know if I'm gonna get. It's not executing. We're sitting here. There we go. So I got a starter on Hood right now. On the long. Ideally, I like a pullback even further. What I like about Hood is, and again, who knows it's gonna, you know, I could easily lose just like last time. But what I like is we had some structure form, and then we had a break of structure, so I'm trying to get long on the pullback of structure. Risk reward, you know, if we can get in closer to 38s, then you have $1 here, and then you have further $1.70. So it could be a really good risk reward trade. Just add it. And you can see here that chart if you want to look at that. QUBT, look at this, what I'm saying, like this, if you just get in here on the break of this 7, then you're now getting squeezed. See, I'm not a fan of this because we held this key area right here. This is like super important to me. So yesterday's price action held that all. What is that? Well, actually, that's pre-market. Hold on. Yeah, I still can't ignore that. Added some more on hood. So hood, the reason I like this, typically I don't like this type of a breakout, just 2-day pullback breakout. I don't. But if you look left, look at this. Boom. This area right here. It's a key area. It's definitely a key area. Plus this. So that's why I'm willing to take the risk. Plus on top of that, you look at pre-market action, we consolidate it all right here. We get a push, pull back into the consolidation zone. Again, this is all probabilities. Trading isn't about knowing. And then on top of that, we get consolidation again at the zone, right? And then we get a break above that area again. So now I'm just going to be using this as my risk and getting in on this pullback. I have orders, as you can see, at 38.10. This is playing with people's heart right here. It's like wicking every time. Add some more. I'll add to the trade, Yashua. Sometimes I'll add to it. I'm a price action based trader, but based off of technical analysis on key daily levels. And this trade right here, even if it doesn't work, doesn't matter. This is one of my setups that I teach in my pop trading system. That right now is a Black Friday deal, 40% off using the promo code BFriday. You can check it out at the link below. But I already explained it. Like, there's no more details. The only difference you're going to get, the main difference is you're going to get tons of live trades showing the different variations of the setup, because there's nuances, right? Like, this isn't great by itself, but when you zoom out and you look here, it is very good because of these two levels right here being respected. Now, again, easily could lose, Not a big deal. Trading isn't about being right all the time. I'm mostly saying that for me because I'm trading in front of all of you, but also it's the truth. It's just how things are. There is no guarantee. It's just odds. I lose all the time. Okay, so the whole goal is over hundreds of trades, this setup works and is profitable. So I have to take it every time I see it. And if I just be picky, I'm like, oh no, this isn't good, this is good, this isn't good. Like, then I'm trading just emotionally, and I'll never make it. QBTS, that's what I want to see. Okay, so this is what we talked about. The range on this thing's kind of shit though. Because look, if you get in here, anywhere near here, which I would not do, then, I mean, risk reward, let's go look at big picture. We could expect to pull maybe to 250, maybe. So that's like 75 cents. So I need 25 cents risk for best case, right? Or I can go for one if the odds are really high. But right now, I'm still waiting for that. I need this to crack, and then I think we'll get a big push after that. I'm going to move hymns to my B list. Excuse me, since it's mid area. I don't really care if it's mid area. RKLB, I'm still in that from the swing from the other day. And it held my level. So now... but it doesn't look great to add. What's up, Scotty? Looks like I added some more onto hood. So I'm either going to get stopped out right away or we're going to be in this thing. I have my stop below 38 and I'm out. QBTS. What's up, Anton? What's up, Burner? Oh, good morning.
QUBT.
Okay.
Yes, QUBT.
Thank you. Oh yeah, I
You're
see.
welcome. Also, RGTI double top 320.
Now I'm just chilling. I'm waiting for QBTS or QUBT to pick to set up for myself.
RGTI is probably a trade I should not have taken because it doesn't technically meet all of my criteria. But I did like the chart, the 1 minute chart on it. The thing that I should have paid more respect to was the daily chart,
Hmm.
just because it's had a lot of action over the past few days. But it looked, and it is obviously bullish if you look at like what it's done over the past couple of weeks. But with the spike and with the daily, it made me confident that it was going to get rejected if it tried to push new highs, and that still could be true. But it is kind of approaching my stop level of $3.33. So, Sam, when you called that out to the long side, I was like, yeah, I was probably wrong on that one.
Yeah,
Which ticker?
RGTI.
RGTI.
Yeah, it's strange that Ben and I trade differently, and I went wrong, and so far I'm on.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do you have a stop level or take profit level that
Take
you're
part
looking
level
at?
at 349 is where my taking profit is. That's my
Okay.
$3. That just right a little above the spike at August
Yeah.
5th.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
I'm
I
using
see that.
those spikes as confirmation that it would reject those levels. Which is why I didn't mind risking 3.33. But I definitely could see where it could touch, 349, 350.
I am waiting for one of these to freaking do something.
Yeah, I feel you, Alex.
I'm like, QBTS, please do something for me. And I'm hoping QUBT gets to 9. Like, please get to 9. And I'm curious about potentially playing hood again on the reversal, but we'll see. Oh, how's everyone doing everywhere, like trading wise? How's everybody doing here?
Beautiful day.
Yeah, generally I'm doing all right. I think I'm net down half an hour, but that's mostly unrealized.
Nice.
So
I'm down 1 hour and I basically trade most of my trades pre-market and I missed 2 trades today. I wasn't aggressive enough to get in, but I'm feeling good.
Nice, nice. I took a short on hood.
Mm.
So we'll see. I think it's going to actually work out because now that so the way this works is if the consolidation breaks down again, big picture, this is typically what I don't like to see. But again, I took the long because I like this over here on the top left. And at the same time, if it starts to break this consolidation area that I'm using, I've found that sometimes it can be really advantageous to take the reversal if we get a pop, which is what I'm doing. Risking off of the consolidation zone. The next area of support, in my opinion, is down here. but we'll see. I didn't take much size. You can see I'm down. I think it's like 0.6, pretty much half an R. So I still have another half to risk, and that's pretty much what I'm doing. PD. Still, QUBT and QBTS are my main watches that I want to play so bad, but we're just waiting.
Out on RGTI.
Yeah, RGTI. Oh, you said you're out?
Yeah, I'm out. 1 hour loss.
Mm-hmm.
There's a key level coming up on that one. 340s.
Yeah, there sure is.
Yeah, I'm trying to stop now. Now they hit my 2R target. So it come down and get 2R, and go up and get 2R.
Thanks. Pretty sure I missed the boat on QMMM. I just could not get filled on any of those on that massive downtrend. I'm not going to chase and force an entry.
Oh, man. If you guys have any questions in the live stream, feel free to ask them because it's slow right now for me. Happy to answer any questions.
So you said you're putting out the Marcus video today?
Yep. Not the one you saw. It was one I did a long time ago with him.
Gotcha.
That one is, yeah, the one you saw will not be out yet.
Right. Well, I was gonna say you mentioned that you had another Marcus video and I couldn't find it, so I wasn't sure if I just couldn't find it or if you hadn't posted it yet. So
Nah, I haven't posted it yet.
cool. I'm looking forward to that.
Same.
That's in 30, an hour and a half.
Okay.
0.5 an R is just 0.5 R. That's what it is. Like, so is that in your realized gains, what is 0.5? It just means like if I'm willing to lose 1 R, then 0.5 is half of that. And so I make it R so that way it's relatable to everyone. So let's say I'm risking $100 and I make 300, that's 3 R. If I lose 100, I lose 1 R. If you are risking, let's say 10,000, or let's say I risked 1,000, right? And that's my 1 R. Then if I make 3,000, it's 3 R. So that way it's relatable across all sizes, and you don't have to worry about like, okay, you know, in my opinion, that's what you should be focused on is the process over like how much did XYZ make. Ash, both, man. They come to me and I go to them. Just depends. Like sometimes I travel to their houses. Sometimes I travel to that state, get a big place, Airbnb, and everyone comes to that place. Or sometimes they come here to Dallas. It's just vice versa. Like sometimes it just depends. Jeffrey, would you pick a day to do pre-market prep so we can see what your process is to build? I think I will. It's going to be tough because again, when I pre-market prep, I'm just sitting here and I'm just in my head, right? Looking at everything, and I do it really quickly because I've been doing it for a long time. So to like, if I do it, that's probably what you'll see. Like I don't have time to like, here's what I'm looking for. Here's this, here's that, here's this. Because that's distracting for my own success. So maybe I do it and then I still do it quick enough to where there's like a few minutes before the open and I can answer questions on it. Maybe that could work. Yeah, SMCI is a beast. I swung that, did well on it, and I'm not in it anymore. I did well in this fucking little push here. I got long here, sold here, then cut the other piece here, and now it's freaking running. And I shared that in the Discord, in the swing chat. I mentioned when I was interested in it, and that's the same day I got in. So, in the free Discord, it's free. You can go to any of my YouTube videos, go to the description, or go to bethetrader.com and go to resources or community, and there's Discord links everywhere. You can just join. It's free. The people who are talking right now are in the Discord, and they're in the free voice. We're all just talking. What I look for, Ash, is someone who's consistently profitable and making sure that they've been profitable for a minimum of a year. Minimum. QMCO. That is a crazy move. Good eye, man. Holy shit. How did I miss that? QMCO, I really like that. Thank you for pointing that out.
I'm not touching that one.
That is amazing. I hope it holds up, man. That'll be sick if it holds up. This thing's gonna hold my consolidation zone and stop me out again. How funny.
Yeah, I see that.
We'll see. I'm definitely not adding to it yet. This is a good example. If I get stopped out here, that I was just too tight on my risk.
I don't know, Alex. I think it was a good level to risk, or you risked that hood. I think it was the right one.
I do too, but we'll see. When I review it later, I'll know. I mean, because this drop, I just don't like that drop. But that's the other thing. Sometimes you're going to get faked out, and that happens. I mean, that's part of trading, so it is what it is. As long as I can manage the whole overall trade within 1R, that's what keeps me profitable. If I have 2R loss, 3R loss on one specific trade, then that's not good.
I agree.
Okay. Let me get a push above 3880 on hood. What is that hood? No, that's AI. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what? How do we do that? Another push on QUBT. Are one of you guys long that? Because if you are, good shit.
I was thinking about 693. It hit that level just above the trend line. So I was like, it makes sense what you said, like a multi-sig running like that. But it is squeeze play. It looks like a squeeze play to me.
What was the stock on Friday that we were looking at that? Oh, what was that one that I avoided shorting and then it squeezed like nuts?
QSI.
It was a QSI? Nah, it wasn't QSI. It wasn't that. I don't even remember. Was it QUBT maybe? Yeah, it was QUBT. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was the QLBT. Yeah.
Yep, it was. Yep. Damn, that thing ran a lot since that day. Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get stopped here. Yeah, it was QBT. Yep, Scotty. Hey, Spindios. At the end of the day, like this is a great example. So people might see Spindios say 9,300, but at the end of the day, like, you know, what's important is what is he risking, right? Is he risking 3,000 to make 9,300? Is he risking 9,000 to make 9,300? Is he risking 100 to make 9,300? Like all of that is a huge difference, right? So you always want to make sure you find out, like, in terms of risk reward. Are you risking 1R to make 1R? Are you risking negative 1R to make 1R? You know, like that's very important. So at the end of the day, if you're going to say something like that, just at least explain where you were risking on that play, or at least tell people what you were willing to lose. Or if is that equal to 1R for you? Because if that's 1R for you, then some other guy is not beating himself up because he made $100 on the same play and he actually made 10% and you made, 1%.
It's all relative. I used to get caught up in that.
Me too, bro.
I used to focus and fixate on, well, he just made $9,300. Why am I making like $9?
Yeah. Yeah. And then you made like a sick ass trade, you know? It's so true. There's always a bigger fish, you know? There's always a bigger fish. That's so true.
100%.
Ben's my bigger fish. I'm trying to eat that. You know what I'm saying? QUBT hit 9. That's what we want to see. This could be a really nice play, man. Oh my God. Look at this move.
If I'm your big fish, Alex, then who's my big fish?
Well, you're just one of, like, you're like the big fish in this chat right now. You know what I'm saying? Your big fish is, there's a lot out there.
I'm saying, like, if I'm trying to, if you're trying to, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
We've all got someone to look up to.
Yup.
BTS about to crack.
Yeah, rejected 9.
Just rejected 9, QUBT. This right here, QBTS, is very familiar. It looks almost identical to QUBT that day. Remember how it was holding near that level? So we'll see what happens if it cracks. Because, last time the other one didn't. And QUBT didn't crack. It actually held this day right here. We were watching it right here, and it was at this level. And it was just consolidating, bouncing. Oh, right here. Here it was. It was bouncing around tight. And then just completely reverse and look at it now. Like it's in the 9s. So what we want to do is, I want to see what happens here. Like, is this going to be a replica or is this going to crack? So we'll see.
Man, Alex, your charts are clean.
Yeah, that's clean.
Yeah.
Do you use moving averages or?
Nah. I use these eyes, son. I need to get them insured. I was joking with my mentor, Scott. I was like, dude, what happens when my eyes fuck up? He's like, you better get those things insured. I was like, yeah. So now we're getting a crack, hopefully 313. And then what we like to see is a pop and start shorting pops on this player. Let's see. Multi-day runner. 250 is best case scenario. Any type of pop I'd like to get in. I got an order sitting out there. We'll see if I can get in. Excuse me, I have to use the bathroom real quick.
RGTI is starting to look good for me again, but I think I'm going to be a little bit more patient.
Yeah, I'm on that now. I did try to stop, so it took me a while to get going, basically. So now it's starting.
Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Come back to that.
Oh no. But that happens all the time, man. You know, like that's trading. I have an order sitting there still waiting, but that sucks. At least y'all knew, that's what I was waiting for, I guess.
Alex, I'm just trying your strategy, and I did got it for short 827 for the QBTS.
Good stuff, man. You got in earlier than I would, but good stuff.
Yeah, a little more aggressive, but I see that the price been holding below the trend line that I see this morning. So that gave me confidence that yeah, it's gonna crack, and it did.
Nice, man. I'm
So
glad, dude. Like, what I love is like you took my strategy and made it your own, and so that's fine. Nice trade. Hope you took some off on that drop.
well, I'm trying to stop right now. So like if this continue to go up, I'll be at least net 1R.
Yeah, we're gonna get a big pop on this. Damn, look at that soak. Holy shit. Do you see that? That's a big soak.
Yeah, I'm up for 1R.
Hopefully I can join you, bud. Please.
I'm gonna try it again and
Please let me in, please. Sheffy, please. Sheffy, please let me in. Oh my god, don't you just... I'm gonna get a starter. Alright, I'm in it short. Starting out. This is the type of play where... Okay, so this is a type of play where I'm willing to risk 3R. So with that in mind, you'll see that, if I, lose on this, I'm gonna lose 3R. But this type of play, that's 1R for me for this type of play. So I have one play that is like that, and that's this one. The overextension exhaustion, which I talk about in the course extensively. You just heard Sam say he took the course himself. He is one of the guys who's in it, and he took this trade ahead of me, which is fine. But at the end of the day, like, this is my favorite pattern. And so the odds are like really high for me. So I'm willing to lose 3 times my normal R for this type of play because number two, it doesn't come every day. I know we see like a couple of them today. That's unique. It's usually like once a week, you know? So that's why I'm willing to risk more. So I just got to give you perspective because I don't want you to be like, oh, you know, this is, you know, I just don't want you to take the wrong idea. RKLB, not adjusting my stop on this one yet, not adding to it yet. Still watching it though. My stop again is at 23.
Bitcoin is dropping like fly, and Mara is still.
Mara, I just got a hit. Literally when you said Mara, I got an alert. What's Bitcoin doing? He says it's dropping.
Yeah, like it dropped way down to, like it dropped about 3% so far already, and it's still dropping. But Mara's doing too.
Mara's squeezing back up. What's the plan today, Sheffy? Got any big plans?
Sorry, my mute button keeps not unmuting. No, not any big plans. Just kind of doing errands, whatnot. Took my trades for the day, so I'm just kind of waiting to see how things pan out. I might take another trade on RGTI, but that's about it.
Nice.
Just kind of getting the new house ready and everything, so just running errands for that.
Let me know when I can come over.
What about you? Any big plans after this?
Let me check. I do have some plans to. I got a big meeting tomorrow, so I got to prep for that. But I got let's see, nothing. Nope. Other than working out, you know, I got to work out, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
And promote the show. The show goes live soon, so I got to promote that. Sorry, what'd you say?
No worries. When you've got a new video like this planned, do you like have it uploaded and everything beforehand? You just have a time scheduled for it to go out.
Yep. It's gonna go. It's already scheduled.
Okay. Like you're not. I guess I'm asking. You're not like manually putting out the video, right?
Correct. Well, I will manually, which is why I just hired someone who's actually signed the contract yesterday. But I do have someone who will start doing that for me because I'm just tired of like posting on social media. Like that part I am doing. But we'll have someone to do that soon.
Cool.
I just had this weird feeling in my gut. I'm just sharing this out loud because this is something that I think traders don't talk about. Like on PDYN, I had this weird feeling like just take the short, Alex. Just risk 520. Even though I already shared multiple times that this is a key area that's been holding. If it holds perfectly, I can't just risk. I had to risk like the 6 area or 580s. This is small cap, so they do move a lot more volatile. And the risk reward, I had to take profits here. I can't just assume that it's going to melt at 440 because we still have support all in this area. So I'm just sharing that. Like I want to take it. Like my urge is there, but I know when I do that, the odds are extremely high I'm going to be wrong. So I'm not going to do it.
Very cool.
Is that rock?
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh my God, dude.
I had to drop my wife off at work. I'm taking the car and get some stuff done.
Nice. I just added more. Those little, can y'all hear that sound? Chef, do you hear that? Do you hear it?
No,
Oh, you don't hear the? That's weird. Y'all heard it last time. So now I have a little. I downloaded a little Mario coin. Goes ding ding every time I get in.
Okay. Yeah, no, I didn't hear that. That's funny.
Yeah.
We did hear the alerts last time we streamed though, so.
Yeah, I changed it because last time it was a voice like explaining my whole account. I was like, I don't want that. I was like, nope, nope, don't want that. But
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm in a third size right now on QBTS. Again, I'm risking triple the amount on this play. That is this type of play in terms of risk reward, in terms of probability, in terms of frequency of play. All comes together to give me the odds or give me the ability to risk 3R on this type of play. No, look at that. Hood's going to stop me out. Are we going to get a pull? Are we going to get a bigger push on QBTS? I hope we get a bigger push, ideally. Ideally, we get a push to 350 area. That would be ideal. By the way, if you guys are liking this live stream, please hit that like button. It does help me with the YouTube algorithm. If you don't know who I am, I've been trading for 8 years. Didn't find any success at all whatsoever until 3.5 years. And then after that, I thought it was going to be sunshine. It is not. You still deal with other struggles, which I share a lot through my show. And on top of that, I've been interviewing successful traders for the past 5 years. And so I've been sharing all of that knowledge over the last 5 years. And I do have a course that recently came out, and it's a Black Friday sale called the Pop Trading System, which is everything I've learned and everything I've learned from all the people I've spoken to behind closed doors and on the show. So if you want to take advantage of that, it ends at the end of the month, and just use promo code BFriday, link down below. And at the end of the day, if you like this type of content, we're focused on process, not profits. We're not focused on flexing. We're focused on risk reward and probabilities. Then make sure to subscribe. And there's a free Discord. You might hear people talking to me. They're in the free Discord. We're just chatting. Anyone can join. Just have a good attitude, and you're more than welcome to be here. Oh, I'm out of hood. I'm not touching that thing anymore. Oh, thank you. That's funny. Hey, I'm wrong.
Alex is perfect, remember that.
Did anybody ever check out Rivian? I'm not in it, but nice short squeeze going on there a little bit, I think. Penny's
Yeah,
not
what did you
out.
say about their lawsuit with Tesla?
So back in 2020, Tesla was kind of giving them the business because of the fact that they were saying that they poached some of their employees and so on and so forth, which they probably did.
Oh, right.
But that's other than just them not being profitable yet. That's been over their head, so to speak, this morning. But we got a shelf at about 10.50 after we went up to 13 because of the news with Volkswagen or whatever like that. We've been consolidating around
Right.
10.50 for a while, and we just popped that to 11, retraced back, and it's up at 11.50 right now. So starting to look at levels. I'm in
I
it.
just said,
I own shares, so.
yeah, yeah.
I'm biased. I get it. I get it.
But I just was watching it.
Hey, my favorite is my favorite times is when I'm like long a position, and I don't know if this happened yet with Sheffy, but like it's happened with like my mentor Scott. Like I'll be long, he'll be short, or vice versa. Those are like the funnest times.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree.
Because then that's when you're like, all right, we gotta test our mental fortitude. Stick to your plan there, buddy.
Or when one of your friends is, doing a trade that you're looking at the same thing, or you're looking at, something similar, and you're like, oh my god. You don't say anything because it's your buddy.
Yeah.
You're like, nah, I wouldn't be in that right now.
So I'm looking at Microsoft because 9252 is requesting, can I analyze it real quick? Just FYI, if I look at it real quick, I think I did this on Friday. Yeah. Go to RKL, go to Friday's live stream. I did a whole analysis on Microsoft. I think that'll be very valuable. You'll see. Exactly. I did the whole breakdown all the way down from monthly, weekly, daily, hourly, down to the 15-minute and further. So, yeah, Scotty, it never fails, brother. Never fails. But fake outs happen, it happens and it will happen the rest of your career. Like you'll get faked out. Ben, how many times have you been faked out and take a loss and then it works?
All the time. Look at QMMM. It happened to me today.
Yep. You can't judge yourself off of one trade. You gotta judge yourself off of 100.
Right, exactly. Or 1,000.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
It all happened.
if you're Ben, 1,000 because he places 10 trades a day. So there you go. Yeah.
Almost.
IWM had a great structure this morning. That would have been a great play. I didn't get to it, but
IWM.
yeah, small cap ETF. It's a nice retrace right back into structure.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, yeah. And then on the daily, it's also, breaking and holding new highs.
It sure is. Man, my man.
My man.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, well, I saw it this morning and I was kind of like looking at it, but there was other stuff that I was looking at, and I don't like to
Mm-hmm.
be in too many things.
I tend to not take the winners, and I tend to take the losers.
To be honest.
I'm not struggling. I'm not
I'm
looking.
kidding, but that's just. I remember literally feeling like that. I'm like, yeah, it just seems like I just take the losers.
I'm in VAC on a grind right now. Looking at that entry on IWM, which could have been a 0 day, like a 20-cent call or something like that. That went from 20 cents to $240. So, whatever. No big deal. Happens every
I
day.
took a re-entry on RGTI at 3.03. I'd like to take 320 as my second half, but I don't know if it'll get that high.
RGTI.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I'm watching that play too.
Just looked at that, but I traded it.
Oh, welcome. The queen blesses us with her presence.
I was like so busy. I was like the whole morning. I don't know if it's this market or if it's just my plays that are coming back, but this is insane. Hope it like stays like this for the rest of the month.
That'll be sick.
Yeah, they're really sick.
Depending on the play, I like to risk 1% to 3% of my account, depending on the play. I don't suggest that for everyone though, because at the end of the day, when you're new, you know, you should just risk like $5. Risk $1. If you have a $10,000 account, like you should not risk 1%. That's not smart. You should risk literally nothing.
Show you this. I'll show you this option on IWM. So 41. This. Put it in the hangout room or whatever.
What'd you play today, Sandra?
I had what did I had? UBTS, QMMM, QMCO, SMCI, QUBT,
Damn.
RMTI,
Damn.
QMCI again, and expert. That's it.
All along?
Telling you, I was busy all long, yeah.
You are a monster.
And I had only one loss, which is not normal for that size of trades. But that's what I'm saying. I mean, this morning was insane.
Oh, yeah. I'm happy for you. That's great to hear.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm all like hyped up, so now I have to control myself that I, don't get carried away. So after this, I just have to step away. Otherwise, if I keep looking at stuff, I'm seeing things that are not there, and I have to make sure that I don't get shopped around in midday.
Cat X, I'm not interested in personally, but it is like overextension to the downside. So it's not a shocker that we're getting a bounce, but yeah, I mean we're at the what 3. That's all I see right there. But it's not something I am interested in, but I can see if you are going long why you would be long.
How was everybody's weekend?
Busy. I was in one of the Paw Patrol for my business, and the organizer kind of messed up a little bit because like usually we have a different spot, and another bigger company came over and basically just kicked everybody out, and
Oh no.
just shove us into the corner. It's like we can't do that.
Mm.
So so I'm gonna email them and say, hey, like if you want to shove us to the corner like that, you should be charging the full price for it. Just give them or something.
What kind of business do you have?
I run the dog treat business.
What?
Dog treat, dog food business.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yep. I just basically do a lot of that animal parts.
That's a great. Yeah, I have a corgi. I'd be like a customer.
I do ship over US, so you never know.
That's it. Where are you?
I'm in Toronto in
Oh, okay,
Canada,
cool.
yep. Certain thing I can ship over, like I cannot do lamb because it won't allow me. But anyway,
Oh,
I
really?
can't talk more here.
Wow. Uh-huh.
Yeah, we talk after this.
Yeah. I might not be the best person to join right now because I'm trying to get away from the scams. What can I just join?
What's up?
There's a tenor just joined.
Oh yeah, where at? Oh yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the voice chat.
No.
We're just chilling. I'm just chilling. This weekend, I took my son. We took him to this park near my house, which I love big parks that have like massive like mile markers where you can like walk, and they have like massive sidewalks, so that way you're like not having to like walk right next to someone, but then your son who's like 1.5, who's wobbling and trying to walk, he can like practice his walking. I wore his ass out. I just had him like walking for like a mile. He was like, and then, but he loves it because if I ever try to pick him up before he gets to like huffing and puffing, he gets so mad. He gets so mad. He's like, nah, I gotta keep walking. I got this. Nah, here's a cute photo. Let me see. I'm gonna put this in the Discord. This is today right here. Let me show you this. I'll put it in Hangout. How do I find my photos? Yeah, don't make everybody tired, Rock. Come on now.
Sorry. Actually, I have to work out early today because I gotta take the car in. So here in a minute, I'm gonna go ahead. I'll still be around, but because I'm a nerd, I'll work out in front of my screen.
What? You are crazy.
Oh yeah, I bring the dumbbells in, get my fan going, put my earbuds in, some dance music going, and I go at it.
I love it.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, exactly, Alex.
That's so funny. Yeah. Imagine, Rock, if I did that on stream while I'm trading.
Are you kidding me? That'd be fucking awesome.
Viewership would go
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just start working out. Do a whole workout. Get an IV. I will do that. I'll get a I'll get the IV people to come over to put the IV in me. I'll be like, I never stop. I always keep pushing.
That's great.
If you stop, you're never gonna make it. You gotta keep hustling.
We work our body, our souls, and our minds here.
That's right. If you ain't dying, you ain't working.
Oh my god.
How do I give anyone have an iPhone? How do I give access to Discord to see my photos? I can't post this photo.
I have no idea.
Damn. I'll figure it out. I'm not old yet. I'm not old yet. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. It's because I didn't download the photo yet. Fucking. I already have access. That's funny. This photo, I just posted in a Hangout. I don't like to show his face because I don't want it to go all over social media, but he's in his little raincoat. Oh, you have grandkids? That's awesome, man.
It's different too, you know. You don't gotta be like. It's just different. It's like you still have to correct them and still have to do all that stuff, but it's just so different. Like I went over to my
Yeah, they don't go home with you, bro. You don't have to worry about all.
at my daughter's house, and my grandson just comes up and just snuggles right into it.
Oh.
It was great.
Dude, I love that so much. Like when he puts his head on my chest or my leg, and we're watching TV, I'm just like, it's amazing. All right, I'm moving Hood to B list because I can feel myself getting tempted to play it again, so I'm getting rid of that. PDYN, I'm going to put that to B list because the odds of me playing this are, well, nope, I'll keep this here because if we crack 440s, I will play it only if, I get an opportunity to get in. But that's the trigger now. I need 440s to crack for me to even play this today. Yeah. Snow, the odds of me playing that are freaking low. Remember, I'm usually done by another 30 minutes. I'm usually done executing trades. BBWI is interesting. I'll be watching that. Let's see what happens if we can get down to this 35.50 level. AI, the odds of me playing AI today are super low now. It just went straight up at like a little V. So I won't be touching that right now. Gap is interesting. I'll put an alert up here just to see. SINT, the odds of me playing this are also very low today, but I do love this. Look at this. Look at the SINT. This could be a really nice play later. Oh no, it can't. Never mind. Don't look at it because the volume's shit. Volume is so bad, but I'm gonna keep it on radar just in case it does pick up volume. The odds of that happening are like 10%. QUBT. Come on, Sheffy. I'm rooting for you, playa.
I'm not in that one, so keep rooting.
Oh, I thought you were in that one. Oh, RGTI. My bad.
Yeah, I was literally just gonna say I got filled on my second half RGTI, so my average is 3.115.
Nice.
So I haven't looked at QUBT all morning. Let me look at it.
What's going on, Tara? Or Tara, if I pronounce that correctly. If you guys are liking this show, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like. It does help me with the YouTube algorithm. And I'm going to mute myself so you guys don't have to hear this every time. Please make sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe button. I've been trading. If you don't know who I am, I've been trading for 8 years. And I'm in my 8th year now. I didn't find anything that worked for me until about 3.5 years. And then I started interviewing other successful traders, and I've been doing that for the past 5 years. Anyone from $100,000 a year to up to multiple millions of dollars a year. And I've learned a lot from all of them. That's even helped me improve my own trading. And so I share all that on the show completely for free. You can watch that. I do have my first ever course that came out where I do have other teachers who teach in that course too. That's the first time ever. It's a bonus. And then on top of that, I share everything I've learned. You get tons of live trades just like this, but I'm streaming right now, obviously, but you get tons of live trades of all of the different setups that I love to trade. And this is one of those setups that you're seeing on my screen. And at the end of the day, you can check it out. Use promo code BFriday. It's 40% off until the end of the month. And again, if you're enjoying people who focus on process, not profits, you see that you can see if I'm up an R, down an R. So it's relative to you, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what I make, what you make, or what anyone else makes. What matters is your percentages. Focus on that. And that's my dog, Sydney.
And in my normal time frame, it wouldn't have been a loss for me. But yeah, nice play on that. What else?
Tara, I'm not. Is it Tara or Tara? I'm guessing Tara. I'm not live daily, but I may start to make a schedule where I'm live more frequently. Where I went live Friday and I'm live this Monday, so we'll see we'll see. It's hard to trade in front of people because self-conscious at the end of the day, it's kind of like stage fright. But your money's on the line. It's a little bit more and definitely more increased. But when you have good people around you, like the people in this lovely chat, like Chris, Sheffy, Sandra, Rock, Reeducated Michael, Jeff, Helamiz, Burner, Big Al, Sam, supporting me and, having my back, it really does help. So I appreciate you guys. Yeah. It's tough, man.
You're doing a very good job, man. Yeah.
Thank you, man. I may cover a small piece here in a minute. A very small piece. Like, we're talking less than 10%. There, I just covered a small piece. Oh, you can't. You can see my... Let me pop the chart up here.
I'm in both.
You're in both?
Well, Discord and YouTube.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about a trade, Rich.
Yeah.
My bad.
I'm in long and short on SPY.
I'm playing both sides.
Hey, I've done that before. Never
Hey,
played that.
we're not gonna option talk, but it is possible, okay?
Oh, my God. Here we go.
I'll
Don't get him started. We'll have so many questions.
You will have questions. Yeah. So.
Or is that the straddle? I forgot.
Yeah, you guys
Or
have
is it
different
the
ones.
iron condor? Or is it the rainbow butterfly?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not trying to derail shit here. People look at options and then they get in so damn deep so quickly. It's like, ease up. Don't eat the whole pie right off the bat. Have a slice.
So I took an entire class on options for like 3 months, hardcore. I was so confused. And my husband actually, he listened in and he doesn't trade at all. He figured it out completely. He's like, this is so easy. You should just be doing that. Honestly, I had no clue what was going on.
Yep. No, I'm just directional. I just buy and then sell. I don't do anything complicated.
We know, Rock.
I know.
Just kidding. I'm just teasing. My dog will not stop barking. Hold on. I'll be right back. Up here. Good girl. Oh. Hey, Sam.
What up?
How you doing there, buddy?
Good, good, good. I'm actually in QVBT. After the top there for 90 something minutes, it came back down to 850. I'm in. And silver is not too bad. It's just like it started before the $8, and not really touching NASDAQ really, but holding on to it.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm using your system, man. It's great.
Appreciate that, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Hey, Sandra. Sam is one of the ones who's in the course. He took it.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Yep. Because like when I was taking the course, I'm still in the middle of my trading data collection, so I didn't use this system until now because like I'm out of my strategy at the moment. So and I'm gonna start using his strategy, and we're gonna just collect this bunch of data and see how it goes.
That's cool, man. Get it.
Oh yeah, like so far making me like 2 hours in the morning, first day using it. That's amazing.
If anyone in live chat has any questions on YouTube, feel free to start asking. I'm just chilling now. We're just chatting away in Discord. Do you trade every day on YouTube, or is it a temporary thing? I don't know if it's gonna be temporary. It'd be ideal if I can do it more frequently, but I'm trying to get over the stage fright / nervousness of people watching you trade your own money. So, the more I can get over that, then maybe I'll do it more. But right now, I don't have an answer for that. So we'll see. Knives. No, I definitely have many, many mentors. But my go-to person that I give the most credit to, who really, really helped me a lot, is old man Scotty O. He's been on my show. You can watch his interview. I can link it. I'll link it here in a minute. But I give him so much credit because he changed my trading dramatically when it came to large and mid caps and longing. because I was always good at short selling, but then I struggled with longing and large and mid caps, and now I'm really good. I'm not really good. I'm just better than what I was, and I can do it. And that's hats off to my mentor. I'll send you his interview. I'm hoping to get an updated interview. He's the only guy I talked to once on the show. But he's been trading for like 30 plus years. I think 35 or 30. I can't remember. But anyway, longer than most of you guys been alive. This is his interview. Crazy by nature. Hey, Chris, is that you, bro?
It is.
Okay, I get so confused sometimes. But to answer your question, though, because Crazy's asking where the Be the Story come from. Well, multiple. I kind of like to make it all encompassing. Multiple things, meanings. Obviously my last name, but also I want everyone to be the story that they can share with their own family and friends. Be the story to separate yourself from that poverty in your life. Like myself, I came from a different, life. And so to separate myself, I want to be that story for my family. I want you to be that story for your family. And that's where that came from.
Deep. Appreciate you
Yeah,
sharing
that's
that.
awesome.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So just in case, for you guys who won't be able to see the whole trade pan out, I will post this trade in the Discord and chart recaps. So make sure to join the free Discord and you can see the trade if I end up losing or making anything. This trade right here is one I'm willing to hold pretty much all day. So we'll see what happens. Nick, it won't. So Nick asked a good question. How much would an engulfing candle in the opposing direction of your trade persuade you into selling a position, even if the structure is still intact? If the structure is still intact, it's not going to impact me. I don't care too much about one candle. I care about how they all tell a story together. So now if that engulfing candle is at a key level on the chart, like the daily level, and there's a massive volume accompanied with that engulfing candle, then maybe I'll shave some off, but I won't take it all off, because if structure's still on my side and the trend is in my side, then I am going to stick with the play overall. Thanks, Max. I really appreciate that. Hey, only one live. Thanks, brother. I really appreciate you watching for that long, man. And best of luck to you. Hey, Dark. Actually, I do both a lot. I mean, at the beginning, I only short sold, but now I do longs. I mean, look at Friday's live trade, and that was only a long trade. So you can watch that. Just go to the live. I'll go to my channel and click live, and you can see Friday's live show. Nice. That's a good sign, RGTI.
Yeah, I'm watching this. Mm-hmm.
That's a nice pop to 320, Sheffy, like you said. With the pull. Oh, Sheffy's not even here anymore. Well, good job, Sheffy. In spirit. I would love BBWI to crack 35.50 and then pop. I'll start shorting pops. I think it can go to 33.50. So we'll see what happens. Gap, ideally, we can get a pop. This one's not as clean. Yeah, I would like it to break above here, but I feel uncomfortable, so I probably won't touch that. Mara is no longer a main watch right now. It just went straight down, straight up. But like we reviewed earlier during the session when we were trading live, you could rewind it. I said it's still bullish overall because of this structure that we pushed through. And we just went straight up, so we were going to get a pullback, and we pulled back right into that. But it's hard to gauge risk there unless you risk wide, right? And then you could be in this play. So I didn't touch it. QUBT is still my main watch. It is a play that I will play in the afternoon. I don't play afternoon plays really at all. Like the odds of me placing a trade in the afternoon is like 10% max, you know? Because I know the odds are extremely high that I lose on most of the plays in the afternoon, except this play. The overextension exhaustion play can trigger in the afternoon, and the odds are still high in the 70% range, so I will take this play. It will be on my radar all day today. While I'm out working out, I have alerts, and they'll be in my AFK tab, which if you look here, AFK is just any stocks that I'm currently in, which I got to add this one to it. So that way I can just pull it up on my phone real quick and just see what's happening, and I could take a play or not. Limit my focus. Hey, Sandra, Amish is asking if you've seen Xena.
I didn't. I looked at it. I saw it briefly and come across earlier, but I didn't focus on it.
It's because she was trading 30 tickers today.
Is that low volume in pre-market?
Excuse me, bathroom break.
Yeah.
I'm swinging it to the 150s.
Oh, Mish, of course. Where do you always find them? How do you sniff them out?
I sold some into this push, but
What in the push into 275?
yeah, 250. It's kind of where it was out.
Nice.
Depends how it finishes out today. I might be swinging this a couple days yet.
It's doing well today. And hey, congratulations on your SMCI trade.
Oh yeah, I sold some of that as well.
We was just day trade. I day traded it today, but like for 5%. How much did it? Yeah, I think 5% or so. I don't have the patience to sit into those in them for a long time.
All right, I'm back. Only shares, no options. I don't touch that. Hi, what's up, Throne? I appreciate you being here. Thanks, Dark Bark. Appreciate you, brother. So QBTS, we're getting another leg down. Or we'll cover another small piece possibly. Well, we're starting to hold that area too. I'd love for us to get a big meltdown in 280s. And just took another small piece off. Small piece as in less than 10%. I think it's 5% I took off just now. And that's just to scratch the itch. That's just a technique I do for myself. Otherwise, I used to just take big chunks off. And then when I do that, it sucks. Because then the play works and you don't make what you're supposed to make. So I try to make sure I still scratch that itch so that way I can hold the majority of the shares. There we go. So on a pull like this, I will take a little bit of a bigger piece off. Because it's a little bit more of a dramatic pull. But we're talking 15%. I'll shave off. I have an order right here at 286. We'll see if I get it. I also have time of day rules that come into play when it comes to taking profits, so that's going to be coming into play here pretty quickly. Okay, just shaved another piece off. And we'll hold the rest. If we get to 270, I'll have an order there just in case. It just goes a quick wick there. Not to take it all off, but just take some more off. Because the goal is 250. The goal is 250. Again, you know, this is not one of those ones where we were wanting. Let me show my chart. This isn't one of those plays where, you know, unfortunately I didn't get the size I wanted. Again, I started shorting on these pops, as I mentioned, and I wanted to go to 350 to get more size, and we didn't get that. So it sucks. That's trading. But I still got to treat this like a half full size, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. That stop at 380 that you see on my chart up there is only there just to protect me, just in case shit hits the fan. But no, I will not hold this all the way to 380. Right now, if this starts to hold above anywhere above 330 and hold, I'm out. But if it just gets nuts and pushes straight up to 350, I'm not going to get out. Because if it's just a volume spike, volatility out of nowhere, someone just got quickly squeezed, I want to see what happens right after that before I just cover. But if it just goes straight to 380, I want to get out because that would be very, very odd. So that's just protecting myself. That's why I have an alert here. You guys see this alert on my Thinkorswim 330. That's just to tell me, like, okay, watch, just in case you got to cut this. Hey, Sheffy, it's working out, player. Your RGTI, man. Good job.
Yeah, it's doing pretty good. I'm up a quarter hour right now, so
I like it.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's struggling, but looking good.
When I called out my stocks or my plays earlier, like at the very beginning, I deliberately left that one out because it's not technically my strategy because of what it's been doing over the past couple of days and specifically what it did yesterday. But I do try to take a little bit of risk on things that don't look perfect for me, just because I don't want to miss out on something where it doesn't fit every exact criteria to the T, but it might still be a play for me.
Yep.
But because it's not my normal strategy, I try not to call that out. But then also with that sort of setup where it isn't exactly, you know, to the T perfect for my trades, I sort of expect that I might have to re-enter on that, and that's sort of exactly what happened with this one. I could see it make a new high, you know, with power hour or something, but I'm pretty confident that it's done for the day, so we'll see.
So I put my range orders out there. That's why you see a line and just saying I'll take profits at these levels and I'll take losses at these levels. And I'm just letting it play out. And you can see that I even have targets down at 250. And so we'll just let this thing work or not work. All of what I'm showing you guys right now, if you're new to this, is all completely in my course. You guys should check it out if you're interested because it's a limited time. We have a sale right now where it's 40% off. Just use promo code BFriday. I share everything I've learned in the past 8 years. And in the past 5 years, everything I've learned from interviewing hundreds of traders. I've interviewed over 200 traders who have been successful, who've made over 100,000 minimum, and plus they've also been making multiple millions, some of those people that I've interviewed. Now, at the end of the day, I want you also know that this is all focused on process. That's why we call it the POP trading system, process over profits trading system. So that way you can focus on doing the right things, the right principles, so that way you can grow your account no matter what size. So if you're interested in that kind of that kind of information, that kind of course, definitely check it out. I need to remember to mute. Go ahead.
I seem to experience a lot of slippage when I'm closing on day 2, like getting out of something. So I'm always curious how it is for long traders, like with slippage and everything, how it affects their profit taking stops.
Yeah, I wasn't too bad, so yeah, it's good to me.
Xena is not looking too bad, Amish.
Yeah, I'm fighting with Jim over that one.
Why? Is he short?
He's short at 271.
Oh. Well, I'd still give you the 10%. Get up there.
Jim,
For me, it's gone, but. Hmm?
who's Jim? Just curious.
I don't know. He's in Tanner's room. I think.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't know who he is. I do know he's an older gentleman.
Yeah, that's a beautiful trading, man. One could be long, one could be short, and both make money too.
Yeah. Did anyone short SMCI this morning?
Not me.
No.
Oh, dude, it's at a key level too, bro. Come on, man. Why are you telling us now?
I just thought he was short into 40 there, or 39, 37, but
Hold
I'm
up.
a short seller, so.
Yeah, those evil short sellers.
Oh yeah.
That's just where I was going to take some profits, right? So I just figured that'd be a place to.
Nah, it's definitely a bullish setup still.
Yeah.
It's screaming bullish all day. Look at that stair step pattern. It's beautiful. Look at that.
I haven't really found a reason to sell other than it's coming up into resistance. So
I can see a reason to buy in the 37s.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm so pissed that I'm not in that no more. I was swinging that. Sandra, you still in it?
No, I sold this morning. Yeah, but it kept hitting the 39. I just got out.
Man.
Like Amish. This is not a long-term trade for me. I'm just looking for a quick day trade.
That's a pretty good job, Amish.
Yeah, that was a fantastic trade. When did you get in, Amish? If you don't mind sharing.
So I got in a little bit before the bottom at 19 or so, 13th, I think it was. Maybe it was at $20 or something, and then I only had a small amount, and then I added in the 17th on
That's
the
nice.
14th, and then I've just been swinging since then. So my average was about 1930 or something.
That's awesome. 100%, huh?
Can I borrow $15, please? I need my Uber Eats to be delivered. I need that priority delivery.
Get a Happy Meal today.
You know what I'm saying? I might go double Happy Meals.
No, I just sold some into 39 this morning.
Hey Alexis, do I use journaling platforms? TraderView is the one I do use, and it's one that if you do go to my website, bethetrader.com, and go to resources, you get a sweet deal on there. It does help me out a tiny bit, but you also get a sweet deal. Check it out, bethetrader.com, resources. There's tons of free stuff there too, like case studies where I teach you guys things completely for free. That goes here, just FYI. But I also give a free trading journal where you don't have to pay for TraderView. So they might not like me for that, but if you go there, there's a free trading journal that I designed. I paid over $2,000 for someone to design for me. It's Excel, and it does everything, graphs, everything for you. So, and that's completely free. You can just download it. There's nothing that you need. You don't give me anything other than your email, and I send it to you. And I'm about to give away the Google Sheets version. We're testing it right now, and that'll be updated maybe sometime this week. I don't know Mike, Damien. I don't trade with Schwab, and I don't mess with options. I'm not shorting knives on Thinkorswim. I'm shorting on DAS. Thinkorswim is just my platform to view charts, and I use DAS. Cobra Trading is my broker, but I execute. Cobra Trading uses the software DAS.
For the longest time, I always stayed away. Like at 11, I.
Nah, yo, Neil, it's not new. Well, it's new recently. I streamed for like 2 months straight a while back, maybe like 2 years ago. It's very hard to do because it's intimidating, man. You know, you're trading, you're vulnerable, you're showing your trades live. It's tough. Trading already takes a ton of mental capital, patience, tons of patience, and you know it's just hard. So I'm trying my best to continue it again. VSTE, what about that? Let me see.
But sort of what you were describing with like the bullish push at 130 is
Mm-hmm.
trading happening to WLDS and NMHI. So I need to set profit stops on those to lock in my profits. So I can
I
see
see.
them doing a
Mm.
power push.
VSTE looks just choppy. It does not look good at all. I think it'd be confusing to go long or short. If anything, it's more short because the double top at 3, then the break back under the key of 250, and then the push and fell at 250 again. If anything, it's a short more so, but even then, it's not that great. That's just my 2 cents. Trust me, do your own, trade your own strategy because I think most people, including myself, have a story of following someone else's feedback and then that would have been right if they just stuck to their own plan. So please always stick to your own plan.
100%. Yeah, VSTE is the one that I deliberately didn't take this morning because I thought it was gonna do a breakout, and it just didn't. And it would have been a nice short for me.
Take care, brother.
Tomorrow.
Take care, bro. Thanks for being here, man.
Yeah,
See you
sure.
guys. Have a good one.
Bye.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey guys, I gotta go too. Thank you for having me today. Alex, great job, man. Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. Follow
Yeah.
Me too, I'm logging out.
See you, Sam.
See you, Sam.
Okay, fella.
Bye. See ya.
So as the week drop, I'm just kidding. Oh.
I'm about to head out myself.
Is it orange therapy time?
No, actually, I've go to Pilates later, but that's not at 3. Not before 3. What was I thinking?
All right. I'm going to wrap this up. I appreciate everyone being here on the live stream. Thank you so much. And at the end of the day, not sure if I'm going to continue to do this every day, but I will try to do this a little bit more frequently. So make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you don't miss out. And again, thank you for being here. Subscribe to the show. We have a brand new episode going live in about 15 minutes where I interviewed Marcus, who's been training for over 35 years, and you want to pick his brain. So watch that episode. And it helps me out a ton if you hit that like and subscribe, or the like button and leave a comment on the episode. And I really appreciate that because we put a lot of work, a ton of work into this show. And we do that to give back to the community, to help the community for the better. And so it helped me out a lot and my team if you go ahead and like and share the show. So thanks again.